So Harrington Harbor didn't really tell us where they dropped our boat, and the only way that I know it is because of my AirTag that I forgot in the boat before we left. We just don't know where the boat is. That's great. Okay, so we just got some amazing news direct from Harrington Harbor North. Apparently our boat was launched, yay! Apparently she floats too. At least we haven't heard that she sunk. So it's probably good news for our seacocks. You're maybe wondering, why are we not at the boat? Well, today we are at the Annapolis Bay Bridge boat show, which is more of a motor boat type boat show.
I like them.
It's still fun. We're here representing the sailing YouTube channels. Which I'm sure that the Powerboaters love. We are gonna take Polyseal from Harrington Harbor North, which is a little farther south in the Chesapeake Bay, back to Annapolis. And in order to do that, Kate, we're on a mission now. We need to find Tim, who is the guy who helped us find a slip in Annapolis, so that we can make sure that we have somewhere to go tomorrow in Annapolis when we take the boat there. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. Also, we have 5 minutes to find him before this thing above my head hits. It looks nasty. The count starts now. Boom! Tim? Tim, where are you? Where are you, Tim?
When we decided to haul out our boat for the season in Harrington Harbor North, we had not realized that we should have booked the launch at the same time that we booked the holdout. Because when we rolled up at the yard's office to ask about launching at the end of March, they looked at us with wide eyes and informed us that they were only taking bookings for 6 weeks later, at the end of April. Now, Polyseal had been ready to launch for a while, and our preparation for our season in Canada were getting delayed for every day that passed. So we had been anxiously waiting for the phone call letting us know that Polyseal had splashed and that we could continue to work on her. What we didn't know though is that we would only have 48 hours from that phone call to leave Harrington Harbor North, because they didn't have a place for us. So yeah, now we really need to find Tim.
We found him before the rain hit. Yay!
Here's Tim. We were just talking about him.
So Tim confirmed that we could in fact use the slip in his port, and at the same time suggested that we accompany him to deliver a powerboat from Annapolis to Washington, D.C. But not whatever powerboat. This $1.7 million MGN4 powerboat.
Ryan and Sophie sailing!
Good morning. It isn't quite 8 a.m. yet here in Eastport. It's a gorgeous day, and oh my god, look who I found. It is Tim again. It is Tim. Okay, so this morning we came to Eastport just to pick up our crew of the day, Marlene and John, who are patrons of ours, and on very short notice agreed to come help us take the boat from Harrington Harbor North to here. And yeah, we just came to check out the slip. This is where we're gonna leave for the next few weeks. So let's go. Let's go to Harrington, pick up Polyseal, and bring her here.
I will not lie. Until today, I had no idea what this week's vlog was going to be about. But it looks like right now, we are presented with an opportunity to ask ourselves, in the Chesapeake Bay, would we be better off with a sailboat or a motorboat? Today, I will be transporting Polyseal over 25 nautical miles from Harrington Harbor North back to Annapolis, where we will be continuing to prepare for our season. And the next day, we will be taking the MGM M4 from Annapolis to Washington, D.C. via the Chesapeake Bay and the Potomac River over a whopping 172 nautical miles. So here we go. Sailboat versus powerboat. The game is on, and I am excited to hear what you have to say about it in the comment section.
Let's do this, everybody.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So Harrington Harbor didn't really tell us where they dropped our boat, and the only way that I know it is because of my AirTag that I forgot in the boat before we left. So that's where we are. Yes, I think that it would be that dock. Yes. We just don't know where the boat is. That's great. Yay! Hello, you. floating again. She's floating, Ryan. Okay, so Ryan, how are the through hulls?
They look good.
They look great, no leak?
No water. We're listing a little bit to the port like we do.
Well, it's not like it never happened before.
Oh, it all looks good. I'm
looks
just gonna
great.
check the bilge here.
What's going on?
We're gonna start the motor with the lithium battery.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Here we go. And I put a new blower in. That seems to be working. I heard it. Can hear it. I hear it.
Is the seacock open?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds open, yeah. This is the first time since November that Barnacle hears the sound of the engine. The sweet sound of the engine.
Should we test the bow thruster?
We
Those two.
Yeah, we absolutely need to test the bow thruster. Okay, go for it, Ryan. Give it a go. Oh yeah.
Did you put the 5 brake kit on?
Is that the lithium battery that is pumping out the? Damn! Is it me or the difference is noticeable?
It's noticeable.
Wow, you guys, that's amazing.
That's noticeable.
Yeah, like it's like. Oh wow.
Just be careful because nothing's charging it.
Yeah.
So don't use it too much, and then because I don't have the charging system.
All right. So this is actually the first time that I navigate the Chesapeake Bay. That's gonna be interesting. So let me create a new route.
Someone had to drive the car back to Annapolis, and because I am more into boats than into cars, that task typically falls on Ryan. So today, for Police Seal's first sail of the season, I'm the captain.
So right behind me is Thomas Point Lighthouse, which is a very unique lighthouse. It is so beautiful. A fun fact is that this lighthouse was actually built as a kit, and there were a lot of them around the Chesapeake Bay, but this one is one of the last ones that it's still standing. I don't know that it's still operating, but it is definitely part of the Annapolis Maritime Museum, and you can go visit it. And I think that one day I would like to go visit it. It's beautiful. It's my first time seeing it. So great. And as it turns out today, there's also a lot of ships anchored on the Chesapeake. Look at that. And then back there, all the way there, what you see is the Bay Bridge. Yay! How pretty. What a great day.
With a fresh coat of anti-fouling, prop speed under propeller, and the current going with us, we sailed the 25-something nautical miles between Harrington Harbor North and Annapolis in just over 4 hours. 10 out of 10 experience, great day on the water, amazing company, and we cannot wait to start cruising the Chesapeake Bay on board Polar Seal to go explore the thousands of cute anchorages around the bay.
All right, guys, cheers to the start of the season.
Start of the season.
Thanks for coming. Polar Seal is back in the water, and we can continue to do the work that we had planned to do, which is a huge, huge, huge relief. Thank you so much, Harrington Harbor North, for for launching our boat. Really appreciate being able to continue our season as planned. So we get the boat back in the water yesterday, and today we could start doing the work, especially since we received our new toilet. But we're not. Today we are taking an amazing opportunity that we get thanks to our friend Tim, the famous boat broker Tim, who is going to take us to Washington DC on this amazing MGM boat that apparently goes up to 60 knots. Crazy. I have never been to DC before. I have never been on a boat that goes that fast. So it's gonna be fun. Let's go to DC in a fun boat. Oh my God.
Our friend Tim works for the MGM boat dealership, and this brand new M4 needs to be transported to Washington DC for a photo shoot and an upcoming boat show. So when Tim offered to try out a boat that goes up to 60 knots, it didn't take me long to say yes. Now the M4 is, how to put it, a bit on the decadent side. You would have to have a lot of money to spend $1.7 million on a boat that's essentially only really good as a day cruiser for a few people, and not even that great if you want to go boating for multiple days. It has one cabin that converts into a bed, a bathroom which, granted, looks better than mine, and a little galley with 3 giant fridges, but very little space for cookware. Go figure what those fridges normally contain, but probably safe to say not a month of provision at a time.
Oh my god, this is going to be so fun! We're gonna start speeding up here in a minute. Ready for takeoff! Oh god! Oh my god, you guys! What is this? I have never been on a boat that goes so fast in my entire life. Half exciting and half scary. We have been on the water for 2 minutes, and at this point we have probably consumed all the fuel that our boat can contain. This is absolutely stupid fun. I had done my hair today. Why did I do that? That was ridiculous. Okay. Are you going again?
We're going again.
Okay, maybe we should warn the people.
We're going again?
We are absolutely ripping through the Chesapeake Bay. Look at the flag. That poor flag is gonna die before we arrive in Washington, D.C. So Harrington Harbor is right behind us. It took us 10 minutes to do what I did yesterday in 4 hours. Maybe we're doing it wrong, Ryan.
I don't have $1.7 million.
You do not have the good taste to have $1.7 million? Ryan says that he's not a good ocean-going vessel. I will let the comment section debate that. Just FYI, everybody, we are currently the fastest boat on the Chesapeake Bay, which is pretty cool.
If our sailboat went this fast, I think it'd just self-destruct. It would just explode. Keel would come off.
Well, you guys, we have reached Point No Point Lighthouse, which is super cute. Oh my god. Is that the toilet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's it going, Ryan?
Wow, these are big. Hang on.
Our cruise from Annapolis to Washington, D.C. had us cover a total of 172 nautical miles in less than 6 hours, which would have taken us 2 days to navigate on board Powerboat. We did have a great time exploring the bay, stopping by the cute lighthouses we passed and taking a break for lunch at a restaurant near a dock. But you guys, I don't think that you will see much more of me on a motorboat again. I like the slow pace of sailing, the idea that my carbon footprint doesn't outrageously exceed the average, and not having to pay $10,000 to fill up my tank. My environmental conscience cried at the amount of fuel that we used that day, so I think that for now, I'll stick to sailboats. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next week for a much less decadent vlog in which I may or may not change the toilets of Polyseal myself because, yeah, definitely do not have $1.7 million.
Marina, Gangplank Marina, Gangplank Marina.
I love how there is still the little thing on the
I've never used one of those.
$1.7 million.